We're just stretching, doing a bit of yoga, welcoming the sun.
Enjoying the evening sun.
So, welcome back. We're back at Studio Briggen now together with Stefan Chinell, the course designer, the man with the best mustache in the whole archipelago, I guess. So we entered stage 2 now. Yes. We're done with stage 1 for the best teams, and we entered stage 2, and we have some breaking news for this race. Tell us, it's a forking.
Yes. So now the teams at the checkpoint 4, they all got new set of maps. They haven't seen the rest of the course, so now they get into completely new set. And the first thing we did was, as Jonas mentioned, we introduced a forking, and that means that they can choose either 5A or 5B before they go into the joint checkpoint 6 again.
And how did you think when you decided those two different?
We wanted two different options that had different characters, and we wanted to sort of play on the different strengths of the teams. So on one hand, we wanted to give them an extra challenge of having to think about, say, which one is fastest for us. And for me, there's a distinct difference where 5A is a lot more swimming, but it's much easier. So it's easier from a navigation standpoint. 5B is probably fastest if you're good enough to navigate through it. Because here you have to sort of get up on the right islands, you have to go through them in the right place, and so on. So it's a much tougher place to navigate the right way through that.
Yeah. And it was quite exciting because Team 6 and Team 5, they arrived almost at the same time at checkpoint 4. You were there, and they could almost hear each other discuss, I guess, because it was very close, right?
Yeah, and you never know how much they actually say to influence each other, or if they just, it's a bit of a tactic as well. And that was also one of the reasons why we introduced this element, that to give the team an opportunity to be a little bit tactical, see what the others are doing, and make their own choices.
And what did you expect from the teams on beforehand, which one they were going to take?
When we did like really calculating the distance, swimming distance, and so forth, as I said, I think 5B is the fastest if you're good enough. So I was expecting that teams that, like the Swedish team that won last year, that have a good navigator, they would choose to go here. But teams that are not so experienced and often see themselves as good swimmers would take the other route and take an easier choice to do that.
And it was quite funny to hear also Jonas Hasselmark, who is the support crew on Team 6, because he said that really 5A was never an option for him, right?
No, and I can.
And he couldn't understand how it even could be an option.
And I can understand that. That's probably the obvious choice for a person for Johan. But he did that choice in like 3 minutes. When we sat down and looked at this a little bit more time, I see that both options are almost equally good.
Yeah, I think we have the soundbite. Actually, we can listen to what he said, Jonas Hasselmark, just a while ago.
From checkpoint 4, we get new maps. So it's a new section. So we have to draw the maps and alternatives. And on this section, there's two checkpoint alternatives, meaning it's a 5A and a 5B, and we have to choose one of them. And that's the idea of that is spread the teams more. But I found the checkpoint 5B pretty obvious to take, so I don't really understand the 5A as an option. But we'll see if any team takes it. I don't know. We won't. This race is going on, and you can see the teams up there running along the island here. And I really hope, for sure, when you end up with another team, you crank up the pace and you start racing it, and it's fun because it's a proper race. But what mostly happens is that the teams doing that, wasting themselves too early in the race. So I really hope that our team will settle their race pace, because there's a long way to go. And I happen to know that team number 5 doesn't fuel that much. So it doesn't look like that, at least. So we'll see what happens.
Är det på den här sidan udden eller är det på andra sidan?
So they both choose Team 5 and 6 this option, the 5B, but it's been funny and very nice because they have been just close to this ship and we have been following them from this position and they've taken some different routes later down here.
Yep. Which is nice to see. Again, I think it shows that they believe that they can do the race on their own.
Yeah.
And that shows that they have like good faith in their navigation skills. It's extremely hard to say which team took the right option now. One of them took, I think, a shorter option, but it looks like they are going to end up on an island without any trails on, roads or anything. And another team took a little bit longer option, where there are a network of paths and roads. So I think that's a faster island to run on. Okay. And the other one is shorter but a little bit slower.
So in the end, which one do you think is the quicker one?
I think the one that is a little bit longer and more paths on. I think that is a faster one.
Yeah.
But we do see that the team with the French-Swedish combined team, they are swimming really fast right now.
Yeah.
So it doesn't mean that they will be left behind when they get to 5B and 6. I think they can catch up or even be before because of their swimming speed.
Yeah, interesting to follow. Stage 2 started here at checkpoint 4. We also have a bit of stage 1 here still. So, I mean, when you followed the teams down to checkpoint 4, and if you look at the whole stage here, what can you say about their choices earlier?
What we saw after Kapellskär, we saw 3 distinct different alternatives that the teams were taking. So some teams did a little bit of island jumping, Gräskö, down to some islands and in there. Some were on the other end, running farther down, coming from the other side down. But then team 6, the Swedish team, they went to Gräskö and then swam all the way down without doing any of these islands, which surprised us a bit. We've seen that before, which I think means that they felt very strong. But then they were caught up in the running later on by the French-Swedish team. Yeah. So let's see if that's something that they have to sort of live with, that they've done a lot of swimming.
Yeah, I think also the British team, Team 4, made this swim, which, I mean, they are way back in the competition.
But they did the same choice.
Yeah, so it probably means they feel strong, I guess. Yeah. And later on here, the further down south we come, the closer the day becomes dusk, and even later on it's going to go into the night mode. Yeah. And things change pretty
it does.
Quick.
It changes in 2 ways. Because first, the stage 2 is one of the shortest stages we have, from 4 to checkpoint 7. So when they get to checkpoint 7, it's going to be darker or getting darker. They're going to bring out their headlamps. But also, they will enter an area of the archipelago where we hardly have any trails. So you can choose to navigate on the coastline or contours, and that's it pretty much.
And where is that on the map?
That's after the checkpoint 7, and in an area that we will see later on this evening and during the night.
Is that the infamous Hell Island?
That's what the competitors and some of the others here as well have started to call it, yes, because we've been there before, and they know that it's difficult orienteering, and it's some places are tough to get through.
It's not the official name of the island.
No.
It isn't. And what about you? You got a busy day, because I know you were down here trying to put out the checkpoint for stage 3 and 4.
Yep.
But you're not ready yet, are you?
No, so we have to go down and go further down as far as we can, until we have to go back and hand out new maps. So just calculate a bit on how fast we can go down, because we want to put as many checkpoints as possible out on the course before the night, and so they are there and in the right place before the competitors are going there in the night.
Oh yeah, you feel stressed?
No, not really.
Not really. Okay. Exciting race to come, and we talk more to you later on, of course, when we get closer to the next stage. Also, back to the competition.